Let's take a look at some of the highlights from this one. The Devils came out strong in the first period. They had 12 shots on goal and really started pressuring Ottawa's netminder very early on, but Meriläinen would remain strong. First chance here by Middendorf, and minutes later it would be MacKinnon with two chances of his own, unable to get past the Senators goaltender. Past the halfway point in the first, Brennan is able to have a big save to keep it scoreless here, and he played the entire 60 minutes in Buffalo for today's game. 7 minutes left in the first. The Devils' power play gets their first action of the day, working on some chances right off the bat. And Donovan, out of the penalty box at the end of this one, goes on a breakaway, unable to get a strong shot off as he follows through to the end. Final 5 minutes of the first, Josh Philman scores to make it 1-0 for the Devils. Simon Nemec brings it all the way around and finds Philman right on the doorstep, who scores on his second attempt. He had 47 goals in the Western Hockey League last year and is looking to have an impact at the pro levels. Ottawa ties the game in the opening minutes of the second period with a power play goal. Pfizer, his first of the game. Minutes later, Gregg scores to give Ottawa a 2-1 lead, and it's 2 goals against the Devils in the opening 5 minutes of this middle frame. Penalty trouble is one of the things that helped Ottawa come back there. 8 minutes into the second, shorthanded, Hallinan gets a really strong chance, and the Devils draw a penalty seconds later. 8.5 left in the second. Brennan pushed down, but he's able to stay strong against the Ottawa players trying to get the goal. Final 6 minutes of the period, Ottawa's second power play goal of the game makes it 3-1 Senators as Gregg scores. 4 minutes left in the second period. Mazul and Stewart drop the gloves, and it is majors for both of them. A big fight. You could feel the tension building throughout this game. Less than a minute left in the second. Pfizer scores to make it 4-1 for the Senators, his second of the contest. 5 minutes into the third period, Stillman has an initial chance and some chaos ensues. The Devils putting a lot of pressure there on Ottawa's netminder. 7 left in the final frame. Ottawa makes it 5-1, a goal by Yaraventi. And minutes later, Graham Clark brings the score a little bit closer for the Devils. He scores, making it 5-2 in this game. Clark is one of the players to watch heading into this year's training camp. He's going to fight for a spot on that Devils roster. New Jersey does lose 5-2 to the Ottawa Senators in their first game of the 2023 Prospects Challenge.